Across Europe, security forces are on alert, trying to protect landmarks, tourist centers, and transportation hubs. Against vague terrorist threats, intelligence officials still don't fully understand. Sources say al-Qaeda and affiliated terror groups are plotting multiple attacks, blessed by Osama bin Laden, aimed at European cities and modeled on the 2008 massacre in Mumbai. Officials fear some trained operatives have already been dispatched, but it's not clear how many terrorists may be involved or where they are. And while security officials call the threats credible, there is still no hard information about timing or targets.
We're in the middle sequence of this plot where we know it's underway. We know it's been directed by al-Qaeda, but we don't know when it may be executed, and we don't know who's going to perpetrate it.
But the U.S. State Department had enough information to issue an extraordinary alert for all of Europe, warning U.S. travelers al-Qaeda and affiliated organizations continue to plan terrorist attacks and may elect to use a variety of means and weapons to target public transportation systems and other tourist infrastructure. Americans in London today seem to take the warning in stride.
You really can't give in to these threats. You have to stick to your plans, run your course, otherwise they win, don't they?
And the terror fears have not stopped travelers from heading overseas.
I don't think people should be scared. You should just keep going and keep traveling.
Japan joined the U.S. in alerting its citizens to the European threats. And Great Britain warned of possible attacks in France and Germany.
Des internationalen Terrorismus befinden.
The German Interior Minister downplayed the danger, saying there's no need to be alarmist. U.S. Attorney General Eric Holder said the threats, even if vague, are very real.
I wouldn't say that we have specific information about a particular place, a particular time, and yet we have, I think, sufficient information to justify the issuing of the alert.
Now, officials say the current plots do not directly threaten America, but in a wider sense, terrorists from al-Qaeda and its franchises are still planning to hit the U.S. when they can. Katie?
And Bob, what about these missile strikes? How are they related?
Well, we're not 100% sure. U.S. officials and European officials are still working to determine to what extent the strikes might connect directly to the plots. We do know that foreigners, including Western recruits, have been training in that region along the Pakistan-Afghan border. Now, Pakistani authorities come out to say that some of those killed are Germans, and that could be very important since we do believe that radicalized Germans are at the very center of these ongoing plots, Katie.
All right, Bob, we're in Washington. Bob, thanks very much.